Today we are going to be discussing Crash Into You by Katie McGarry, so stay tuned if you want to hear more about this book. Like I said, today we're going to be talking about Crash Into You by Katie McGarry. This is the, I'm putting it right there. This is the third book in the Pushing the Limits kind of contemporary series, so they're not exactly, like, I think you could read each of them separately, but I would suggest reading them together because they do have intertwining characters, like a lot of contemporary series kind of do. So this one follows two people. It follows Isaiah and Rachel. I think that's her name, Rachel? Rachel's your name, right, girl? Yeah, Rachel. So, if you guys have read this past series, you know that Isaiah has been constant in Pushing the Limits and Dare You To. So, I was ready for one about Isaiah, but Isaiah wasn't my all-time favorite character. Like, I didn't really pay Isaiah much attention in the previous novels. I was like, Isaiah. But this one, I was like, hello, Isaiah. Hello, sorry I ever ignored you before. I will never ignore you again, kind of thing. So, yeah, to say I love this book would be an understatement. I will even dare to say I like this one more than Pushing the Limits. And Pushing the Limits is one of the better contemporaries that I've ever read, but I loved Crash Into You. Like, I loved it. So I loved Pushing the Limits. I did not really like Dare You To. That one took place of the girl Beth. I didn't really like that one, but I loved Crash Into You. So yeah, let's talk more about it. I will say that if you're looking for a great contemporary, a very lovey type of actiony one, I would definitely recommend Crash Into You. But if you haven't read the other two, you can read this one fine. But I would suggest reading the first two. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. If you want to skip Dare You To, that's fine because I didn't really enjoy it. But yeah, let's talk about it more. So yeah, if you guys haven't read this, I wouldn't watch any more of it because spoilers, spoilers, spoilers. So like I said, this takes place about Isaiah and then Rachel. Rachel is kind of like the good girl, the quiet girl. She has about, I think, like 5 brothers. She has a twin, and his name is, I don't know his name, but she's a twin, and she has, like, I think 3 older brothers. She has 4 older brothers. And so basically Rachel's the only girl in the family, but then you learn that she actually had a sister. This is before Rachel was even born, that died due to leukemia, I believe, when she was about 8. And so her mom has been devastated ever since then, and her mom has just been constantly trying to have a daughter. So basically that's what Rachel was technically born for, another daughter in her life, which I kind of find that not cool in my opinion, but that's just me. I'm just like, that's weird. So Rachel has all this pressure on her shoulders because she was the daughter that her mom wanted to replace Colleen with technically, and Rachel is nothing like her sister that she's never met. Colleen died when she was 8. She's a total girly girl, and Rachel is not like that at all. She likes cars and driving and just that kind of stuff. Rachel also suffers from kind of panic attacks. She panics when she has to public speak, and then she throws up, and it's just horrible, but she has to keep all this hidden from her parents because everyone, like the dad and the brothers and stuff, is like their goal in life is to make their mom happy because she's so sad about her daughter, Colleen, that died. And I felt very odd about this. I just felt kind of weird about that. Like, I felt like the mom should have looked at her other 5 amazing kids and be happy that, you know, she has children. Because of course that is so sad that happened, but I felt that the idea of just trying to have more kids to replace a daughter that she lost is kind of, I don't know, I'm just not a huge fan of that. I hope that's okay I'm saying. I feel kind of weird saying that. But yeah, anyway. So Rachel's got all that going on with her life. She escapes at night to drive, and she appears to be the perfect daughter to her parents and a good sister, and it's very stressful, Rachel. Like, I feel a lot for Rachel because that's a lot of pressure to have on you, like a lot of pressure. And then we flip to Isaiah. Isaiah is like the bad, good boy, you know, we all love those. He has been in and out of foster care. His mom just got out of jail, and she wants to see him, and he's living with Noah, and rent's behind, and all this other stuff, and Yeah, and then Rachel and Isaiah meet one fateful night while drag racing, and it goes from there. Like, I really like this book has instantaneous kind of sparks, whereas I feel like a lot of contemporaries, when they meet the person that they end up with, it's very much sparks, but it takes them a whole book to finally kiss, and I'm like, oh my gosh, come on. Anyway, with Isaiah and Rachel, we get kind of an instantaneous kind of relationship almost, which I kind of like, because some contemporaries, I'm like, it's not so hard. Say you want to be with that person, and you're with that person. I don't think it can be that complicated. So with this one, I was very happy that they were just like, I like you, you know, we have some junk going on in our lives, but we like each other, and that's all that matters. I was really impressed with that, because I'm like, finally a book that's like, we love each other, let's just be together no matter what, because we love each other. So I love that. Of course, it was very steamy and awesome romance, which I loved. I'm going to keep this review short. I love this book. I love the drag racing element of it. I love the kind of high stakes that it had. I love the romance and the future possibility for other books. I think Isaiah is awesome. Dare I say I like him more than Noah. Isaiah's just a bad boy that's just like the bad boy that's got the best heart. So anyway, I would give this book a 5 out of 5 for sure. I definitely say if you love contemporary, definitely try this. I really love the ending of it. I love the final confrontation between Rachel and her mom, and Rachel's like, see me for who I am. Stop trying to picture me as Colleen, see me as Rachel. I'm your daughter, I'm just not her. I really love that she was able to grow up and do that and get some of that pressure out of her, because holy crap, it's a lot of pressure. And I just love Isaiah and Rachel. Definitely one of my favorite couples. Like, I just love, just thinking about them makes me smile. So anyway, definitely check this book out. I will see you guys later.